A new Alien movie is out, and wow, the critics are split right down the middle. Let's get into it.
So on one hand, you've got critics calling it a total masterpiece, a real back-to-basics horror flick. But on the other hand, people are calling it just a remix of old ideas, kind of like a cover band.
So, what's the movie even about? And why are people so divided? Let's take a look. Okay, so the story is wedged right between the original Alien and Aliens, about 20 years after the first one.
We follow this crew of young scavengers, totally desperate to get away from their dead-end Weyland-Yutani jobs.
So they cook up a plan, pull off a quick heist on an old space station for the parts they need. But surprise, it's not abandoned. It's actually a Weyland-Yutani lab, full of xenomorph experiments.
Okay, so first up, why are some people saying this movie's basically perfect? Let's get into the good stuff.
Fans say it nails that perfect mix of Alien's slow-burn horror and Alien's intense action.
People are loving the practical effects, the tense vibe, and that awesome retro-futuristic look.
The director, Fede Alvarez, gets huge props for making it feel like a terrifying haunted house in space.
And everyone seems to agree. David Johnson's performance as the android Andy is a total standout.
All right, but what about the other side? Why are some critics saying it's just safe?
They're saying it's just too familiar. It feels more like a tribute album than something new.
The main complaints? Too much fan service, forgettable characters, and apparently some really janky CGI.
And because it feels so familiar, the argument is that it kind of loses any real suspense.
One reviewer put it perfectly. It's like the characters in the movie have seen the other Alien films.
So what's the final verdict here? How does all of this add up?
Well, the negative side is pretty harsh. I mean, one outlet even gave it a 5.5 out of 10.
And that really gets to the core of it. Is this a fresh start or just more of the same?
So you've got this film that's technically well made, but maybe creatively playing it a little too safe.
So is it a great return to form or just a safe retread? I guess it all depends on you.